Hey everybody, thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for all the subs and all the likes and the comments. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to respond to as many of them as I can. I just wanted to do this little video to explain to you what's coming and what's going on with the channel. I only started a month ago and I thought, hey, I'm going to put up some of my original songs and maybe I'll do some quick lessons. It's turned out that the lessons are pretty popular, so I'm going to do some more of those, but that doesn't mean you can't go watch my originals. If you see the playlist of what does this song really mean, that's where my originals are going to be. I wanted to do this video to answer some questions, and I've gotten a lot on the same subjects, so I'm going to talk about some of them and give you some quick tips along the way. But I'm also going to do some videos on some of the questions that people ask. So stick around for that. You know, hit the bell so you get reminded. One of the comments I wanted to make, a couple people had said something in one of my capo videos about chords and theory and that kind of stuff, and the way I feel right now is there's a whole lot of theory sites on YouTube, and not that I'm not going to get into that, but what I'm trying to do here is give the starter players something to get their feet wet, something to get started with. So like on my capo video when I was talking about practicing the chords up and down, some people might not understand that if you're playing a D here and then you put a capo on, even if you're playing that shape, it's not a D anymore. It's a different thing. So I don't want to get into the details of that. I just want, in that video, I just wanted people to be able to practice their chord positions. But maybe I wasn't clear that the chord positions you're practicing are not going to be the same name. So I don't want to get too confusing for the newbies there, but that was more for the people that have watched, that know how to play and know what they're doing. That I'm just trying to get people started. I've had a lot of questions about strumming. J.G. Board from France. Oh no, J.G. Board Franco, Cyril Musoki, and Steve Scuba all asked me questions about strumming. I'm going to do a video on that maybe tomorrow, at least in the next couple days. I'm a cook. I also take care of my mom on my days off, so I try to get these videos in here and there when I can. But so I'm going to try and do a strumming video. But right now I'm just going to give a quick tip on the strumming. And all I'm going to say is take your hand across the strings and just numb them. And when you're practicing a rhythm, before you do your chords, practice with this hand. So the one rhythm that I did was the 1 and a 2 and a. Practice it with this hand before you even do the chords to get the rhythm down. Okay, the other one was like the Sweet Home Alabama one. Right? So I'm going to do a video on that, but that's just going to give you a quick idea before that happens. All right. And there's been other questions about, getting your fingers down in the right position. I'm going to do a video on that. But one of the quick tips I can give you for that is, so you probably know those 3 chords that I taught you already. What you want to do is, see how my knuckles are all bent. I don't know if you can see it, but my knuckles are all bent. I'm coming down at the string from the top. Okay, so when you switch positions, you don't want this finger to touch this string. You want the knuckle to be bent. So think of it, instead of thinking of going across, think of coming down from the top. So that's just a quick tip on that. Someone also asked about my equipment. I actually didn't know the names of it. This was, I mean, I know it was a Yamaha, but this is an FG 345 2. And then this one is a Compass series. This I bought in about 1982, and this I bought in about 2001. They're both Yamahas. I've got a couple other guitars. Maybe one day I'll do a, um, a full equipment video. And that was, oh, who was? I'm sorry, I forgot to mention Steve Scuba, because he had also asked a question about the strumming, and then and I also forgot to write down the name of the one who asked me about my equipment, but I think you know who you are. Um, I'd just like to once again thank everybody, and while you wait, you can for the next lessons. I mean, this is crazy because I basically started a little over a month ago, and like I said, I was going to put up some of my originals, and so the lessons thing was just a second thought, but it seems really popular, and I've got a whole lot of stuff that I can help you with, and I want to stick with the short videos so you don't get overwhelmed. And what I'd like to say is a word of encouragement. Don't quit. Sometimes at the beginning it's really hard to get those first rudiments down, but as you get more under your belt and you feel better about playing, you always going like this. Even the best guitarists are going, they go up for a while and then they plateau and then they learn something else and they go up. But the number one tip I want to give the new guitarist is keep playing and play. Try to play every day. Even if it's not a lesson or a practice, try to pick up the guitar and play what you know every day, because that's the only way to get better. You can watch lots of videos and you can, watch your friends do stuff, but until you do it yourself, you're never going to learn it. So good luck and rock on. And if you're new here, go watch my other videos and then you'll know what I'm talking about. And go to my community page and vote on some of my polls. And I think that's about it. Once again, thanks a lot, guys. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully coming real soon. Take it easy.